Hello, everyone. Good morning to you all. Welcome to day 8 of 6 a.m. Club. I'm Dr. Arjun Bopanna. You're watching Mentors for IAS. How are you all doing? We started 6 a.m. Club 1 week back and we have had an awesome week, a most productive week of this year. Make sure that you have yet another awesome week, yet another productive week. This is a fresh start. This is a fresh day. Make sure that you don't give up. Whatever is happening, whatever others tell you, don't give up, guys, because this program is going to be the game changer. It is going to help you crack this examination. Those who are joined us today, those who's, today is their first session with me in 6 a.m. Club. This program is all about building a system that is going to help you crack this exam in the first attempt itself. Because in addition to reading, building content, learning strategies, this 6 a.m. Club is about building a system that will help you to maintain consistency, a system to develop discipline. Yes, with consistency, discipline, and regular practice, I can guarantee you guys that you are going to crack this examination. You don't have to worry about, what others are going to say. You remain focused. Make sure you get up every day at 6 o'clock. Give about 8 to 10 hours of solid preparation. Give test at 8 o'clock and see the magic that happens. Don't have to think otherwise. See, a lot of them are going to tell that this is not going to work. Why do this? It is so monotonous and things like that. But this is what is required for the examination. Yes, you are learning strategies, you are reading books, you have read content, you have attended classes. Good. Now is the time for you to sit and study and be consistent in what you are doing. Yes, guys, those who have joined us today, let me just recap what we have done in the previous week. So we started on Monday last week and we have been doing awesome. Okay, so let's just quickly do a review of that 1 week, what we have done. See, with respect to what we have been studying, we have completed with Indian polity. We have had 5 sectional tests and 1 complete test that we did. So 6 days we dedicated for polity, and a lot of students have completed their revision. After that, we started with Indian economy. So we are doing Indian economy sectional, small topics at a time. And then we are giving sectional tests every day. Yes, so that is with respect to what topics we are covering. And with respect to strategies or motivation, so we discussed how we need to remain motivated. We discussed why we want to get into civil services. We discussed about how to maintain consistency. We also, very importantly, spoke about self-care. Yes, so self-care, taking care of our emotion, taking care of our mental health and physical health, which is also very key to success. And yesterday, awesome class, we discussed about human brain. So those who have not watched yesterday's class, yesterday's video, yesterday's 6 a.m. Club, make sure you watch it, because I've spoken about human brain and how human brain needs to be trained to be successful. Your brain is capable of doing amazing things, awesome things, and be successful. But for that, you need to train your brain. So what you need to do to train your brain has been discussed yesterday's in yesterday's 6 a.m. Club video. So make sure you watch that, guys. So these are some of the awesome stuff that we discussed last week. So this week also, a lot of ideas, a lot of things are going to be discussed. If you have any suggestion, please do let me know in the comment section, and I would be very happy to take up that topic on one of those days of 6 a.m. Club, and we shall talk about it. Yes. So make sure you comment, guys. Also, if you find this 6 a.m. Club initiative useful, it has been bringing about change in your preparation, being positive to you, make sure you like, make sure you share this video in some group or in your status, etc. That is going to be a lot of helpful for me and my team, because the more views that we are going to get, the more energy that we are going to have, and more awesome these 6 a.m. Club videos are going to be. So all that I ask you today is just one share, whether in your groups or in your status, just one share will make a lot of difference to us. Yes, so with that, let's discuss about some key strategies. A lot of students have been again asking about some strategies. We will take up each of them, or if something very specific is there, we'll take it up in another video. but general strategy for your preparation, what you need to do till the next prelims examination. Let's just quickly go through them. I'm sure all of you know it, but telling this again, making sure that you follow this is what is the objective of this particular slide. Yes, so some of the key strategy is revision. See, now you might have already completed classes, you might have studied from various sources, you might have made notes, etc. Now is the time to sit and revise. Revise at least 20 times, whatever sources it is, your notes or your standard textbook, anything. Make sure you revise it. The more you revise, the better you're going to get, guys. So make sure you revise. Also, make sure that you keep limited sources for your studies. You experiment, you explore different notes. Once you have selected the notes or textbook, you stick to that. Don't keep changing your source. See, this is the biggest problem that I have seen with many aspirants, especially those who are studying in these, competitive examination hub. The moment they get out of their room, they are going to see several materials, several notes and all of that. So they get tempted and they end up reading almost 2-3 books for one particular subject. When you read multiple sources, you will not be revising, you will not develop a visual memory of those topics, and you will not be able to recollect in the examination. So what I would suggest you to do is stick to one single source. Don't keep changing them. No source is perfect or 100% meant for the examination. See, you have to do your initial experiments, and then once you find a particular book to be good, stick to that. Don't keep changing. Yes, so limited source, one single book for one subject, or even current affairs also. One single source, one magazine for current affairs. So in our website, you can download our magazine, current affairs magazine, which comprehensively covers national, international, state issues for free. You can download it, you can read it. But if you are already reading some other source for current affairs, stick to it, guys. Don't have to keep changing it. Yes, so this is another strategy. Also, keep solving PYQ at least once. You'll have to solve the PYQ, because by solving PYQ, you will be able to identify important themes of the examination which you need to focus on. You will also get to know how the questions are being asked, what are the ways in which the topics can be asked, etc. So this will give you a beautiful insight into the examiner's mind, so that you will be able to prepare much more scientifically for your examination. So keep solving PYQs as much as possible, not just your UPSC prelims, but any other examination that is conducted by UPSC, whether it is CAPF or any such exams conducted by UPSC, will give you a fair idea as to what kind of topics the UPSC asks and what type of questions and how they are framed by UPSC. Also, practice MCQ. This should be done every day, if you ask me. The most important aspect of your preparation is not just reading, but also applying that knowledge to solve questions. So MCQ, at least 20, 30, 40 questions every day is something which I would highly recommend. So in 6 a.m. Club, we are doing that every day. We are solving 20 questions. So at least that you need to do. Once we finish this, you continue to solve from other sources. Then don't have to know everything. There is nothing like perfection. See, you have to try and cover all topics as much as possible. But obviously, having said that, you might not be able to cover everything, or you might not be 100% sure of a particular topic. Yes, so make sure that you read them, but you don't have to run behind perfection. Some fair idea on lot of topic is more than enough to crack this examination. Yes, because especially in prelims, you have 4 options. You either have to know what is correct, or you have to know what is incorrect. So knowing that, you will be able to eliminate options, and then you can narrow down on your answer. To eliminate, if you have some fair idea on a particular topic, it would be more than enough. Yes, so no need to know everything. Also, no need to go running behind perfection. So these are some important strategies. So keep this in mind while you are preparing. Make sure that you constantly, this should be there in your back of your mind. so that you remain focused in what is required from the exam point of view. Yes, guys. So if there is anything else that you need with respect to these things, please comment and I will do a video on that. Make sure you do that, right? So with that, let's move on to today's topic. So we are doing Indian economy, right? So today's topic, what are the things that you need to study? So today you will be talking about fiscal policy as well as monetary policy. So the government budgeting, yes, income, expenditure, all of these things. Along with that, you'll also be studying about RBI and its roles and responsibilities, etc. So fiscal policy, monetary policy, very important chapter. So make sure you read it and revise it at least 2 to 3 times before you give the test at 8 o'clock. Also, guys, what are the sources for economy? So we have our own textbook. You can read it from that. Or if you have already read from your textbook, or if you already read from some other textbook, or if you have class notes, etc., make sure you read that. Don't have to change the source. We have our revision notes. You can download our revision notes from our website free of cost. So download this revision notes. It's about 7 pages. Download it and revise it 2 to 3 times. If you don't have revision notes, or if you have not made revision notes, this will be very useful. Yes, so this is the source which you can use to read today. Along with that, also make sure that you give time for your physical and mental health. We discussed this about self-care. So make sure that you give time for your health, your mental, emotional, as well as physical health. It is very, very important, guys, for you to clear as well as to be happy in life. So about half an hour to 1 hour, please give time for your health. So with that, I will end today's session. Thank you so much for watching. Let's make 6 a.m. Club successful by making you successful, right? Make sure you sit and study another 8 to 10 hours, guys. I shall see you tomorrow, similar time at 6 o'clock. Have an awesome day. Have a productive day. Have a good day.